I've had a trading coach for the last 3 years, and it's been the most ROI positive thing that I've done in my trading and my life. And so in this video, I want to walk you through the 9 most impactful lessons that I've learned from him over the years. Now, a bit of backstory on Evan. He has 25 plus years managing and trading money, and he has ran trading floors with over 100 plus traders. And now he coaches some of the top hedge funds in the world and professional athletes, and still runs a small fund of his own. And somehow I have been lucky enough to land him as a mentor. So let me pass on to you what he has taught me over the years on what it takes to be a consistently profitable trader. The prep you do before you even sit down to trade is one of the most important things you can do in trading. But what are you doing before you go to bed to make sure you're ready for the next trading day? I always used to think that your morning routine and pre-trading routine was the most important prep that you could do. But what was really a game changer for me was when Evan brought up the importance of a nighttime routine. Morning routines help you get the day started, but if you don't even sleep well the night before, then it won't matter what you do the next day. You will still be tired and exhausted. The nighttime for me that we've created starts at 8 p.m. every day. I leave my phone in my office, then I take a hot shower to relax my body and start the production of melatonin, which is a sleep hormone. Then I stretch to loosen my body up before getting in bed. Then I read before falling asleep. Once I started doing this, my sleep got extremely consistent, and I naturally wake up now around 6 a.m. well rested every day. When I first started with Evan, I was trading as long as I could every day because I wanted to catch every trade that the day had to offer. If I wasn't watching the market, then I was theoretically missing out on money. Evan explained that after around 11 a.m. US market time, most day traders actually lose money in the long run. This of course depends on when you trade and how you trade, but the biggest factor in this statistic was that after 11 a.m. is generally when most day traders have been trading since the market opened, which is around 9:30. He explained that the biggest reason behind this is because it's almost impossible to be at the level of focus trading requires for more than a couple of hours at a time. So after about 1.5 to 2 hours, you start to lose that mental focus that it takes to make good trading decisions, and you start making worse trading decisions. So even though trading longer, you get more opportunities to trade, you are less likely to make the right decision and more likely to make a mistake, losing you money. So spend less time trading. You do not need to sit in front of the computer all day long. It will make you more profitable. Every time an athlete shows up to a competition or a game, they are doing everything they can to make sure they are as ready as possible and on top of their game. The biggest mental shift Evan said that was important for traders to become consistently profitable was to treat trading like an athlete. Show up every day at your peak performance. This is where your whole life and day-to-day activities come into play. Like staying physically fit so you're mentally fit, setting up routines before you trade so you're ready to go, or creating that nighttime routine so you're well rested and focused the next day. Just because it's you trading does not mean there aren't other athletes on the other side of the computer looking to take your money. Now, over the 3 years I've been with Evan, we are constantly in a process of simplifying and narrowing down my focus as much as possible. I was always stuck in the idea that to make more money in trading, I needed to make more trades. And over time, I've realized it's the complete opposite. I used to trade multiple strategies, and now I only focus on looking for reversal trades in the market. I used to trade many hours in the day, and now I only trade 1 to 1.5 hours a day. And with my trading, I'm always trying to take less trades less often, with the idea that I'm only getting in the best trades possible that are more likely to make you consistently profitable. Evan constantly enforces the idea that less is more. This idea alone started to turn me into a consistently profitable trader. Now, the trades you take are all that matter when it comes to trading. The ones you miss out or skip don't affect your account balance in the end. Only the ones you end up getting into. To get better at this, Evan says it's important to work on something he likes to call being aggressively patient. Intentionally going into every trading day, waiting for the market to fit your strategy is the key. I spent so much time in the beginning focusing on trying to fit what the market was doing. But the most profitable traders are the ones that are patiently waiting for the market to come to them and fit their strategy. They trade when they are ready to trade. They don't chase trades they are worried they might miss out on, even if it means you don't trade for a few days. That's how you can consistently make money when you execute trades. Evan says he's only taken 6 trades this whole year, and it's been his best year yet. That is how patient you can end up being. I used to be scared to jump into trades, and my habit was to skip the trade out of fear. There's a saying that under pressure, you don't rise to the occasion, you actually sink to your level of trading. Trading is the exact same way. We all have habits that can affect our trading negatively. And slowly over time, with training, you can actually change those habits. But this takes time to build and change that muscle memory of that habit that you have. Over time in coaching, I was able to accept that the nervousness to trade is okay. Thus, I changed my habit, and eventually, even when that pressure comes up again of fear of jumping into a trade, I fall to my training, and the training tells me to execute the trade no matter how I feel. Every trade that we take is mathematically separate from the last. Statistically, you can go on massive loss streaks and still be in the normal statistics of trading. The only problem is, as humans, we have emotions and we can't easily separate trades. I don't know about you, but when I take a loss, it frustrates me and affects me emotionally. I'd like to say it doesn't affect the rest of my focus of trading that day, but it does. So even though each trade outcome isn't connected, our emotions connect each trade. Evan constantly stresses the importance of being aware of your feelings during trading. The biggest reason traders lose money is they let their emotions take control of them. So you want to be aware of where you are mentally when you're trading so you can step away when you aren't able to handle your emotions and stop them from negatively affecting your trading. Even Evan, as someone who has been trading most of his life, says those emotions will always be there. Even he has them every day. The best traders out there still deal with their emotions every day, but they have learned to become extremely self-aware and know that when they need to step away from trading. The mindset Evan says every trader should try and work towards is being comfortable with the uncertainty of trading, but certain about your abilities and behavior to act accordingly. You will always have fear, doubt, or nervousness when it comes to trading. Even now that I've been consistently profitable for a while, I always have doubts that maybe I don't know what I'm doing. You never know what the market's gonna do next. So instead, Evan says it's important to focus on your mental abilities when reacting to situations that come up in the market. Because over time, it won't matter as much what the market is doing. You will make the right decision no matter the level of uncertainty or outcome. That's all trading is. It's a test of your ability to make the correct decision with uncertain or not all the information over and over. Evan likes to say trading is the hardest game in the world, and that in a couple of hours of trading, you make more decisions than most jobs do in a full 8-hour day. I always thought when the market is open, you should be trading because you're missing out on potential money. But it's actually been the opposite. The less I trade, the better my results. You don't need to trade every day. Take a day off to recharge, because compared to a normal job, making a mistake in trading loses you money. It's not about just showing up and doing the work like a lot of 9-to-5 jobs. It's about showing up to make as good of decisions as you can consistently. It doesn't matter if you can make profitable trades most of the time if you wipe out all your gains with one bad day a week or every month. Now, probably the most important thing that Evan has actually taught me was how to change my habits from negatively affecting my trading to positively affecting my trading. In this video, I'll explain the process he took me through to change from being an unprofitable trader to a profitable trader.